Hi, everyone. My name is Kiara Dunstan, and I'm the Marketing Communications Assistant for Greater Bergen. And I'm here with a few of our GBCA Head Start staff members who are just going to tell us a little bit about our remote learning program and things that our Head Start families and potential families can expect from our remote learning program. And we're just going to talk a little bit about how we're continuing our business as normal remotely. So can you all please introduce yourselves? Bhavna first.
Hi, my name is Bhavna Patel. I'm one of the health assistants in Jersey City, also known as the school nurse.
Perfect. Audra?
Hi, I'm Audra Tamayo. I'm the Associate Director of Food and Nutrition. My office is in Patterson, but I cover everywhere.
Perfect. Marta?
Hi, I'm Marta Granados, family worker from Bergen.
Perfect. And Deborah?
Hi, my name is Deborah Thomas, and I am a teacher here at the East Side site in Patterson, New Jersey.
Perfect. Okay, so let's get started. I know that currently we've decided that our Head Start program is going to be remote, but does anybody know if that's the plan for the entire school year, or do we have any intention on going back in person if possible? Is that on the plan for anybody, for any of the schools?
So we actually just formed a reopening committee, and we've been discussing the steps to start reopening. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of thought, a lot of input from every department. So we're hoping to come back, but for now, we're going to go with the remote learning.
All right. Deborah?
I'm sorry, as far as the educational piece, we are truly going, we're hitting the groundwork with the remote learning. With remote learning for our Head Start students, the Board of Education has trained us in the using virtual learning and remote learning, and we have been doing it for the past weeks with our parents and our students, and it's like it just more and more each day. It's we're learning about Google Classroom and Google Meet.
So you guys have actually been trained on how to go about this virtually, you and the families.
Right.
Okay, that's great. So what does that training look like? What all do you guys do to make this happen virtually?
So virtually, we are to educate our parents through 5 components. 5 components: morning meeting, small group. We do read aloud, stream, and then afternoon group meeting. So we upload these lessons and activities. We upload them in the Google Classroom where parents can have access to them, and we teach the children live. It is actually live on videos, and it's you're laughing, but it's exciting and amazing to me. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, entailed, but it's rewarding. And my thing is that, to get the parents, if we could just, along with us, be educated about it and get the parents educated but comfortable around it, it would be sensational.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything to add to if you could just explain how the process is working right now, or how the process is going to work with the remote learning program? Anybody else want to explain?
Oh, I want to say, for family workers, we are reaching parents by phone and also by email. And every Thursday we have food distribution at each site in case family need more information. It's easy for them go to the school to get up some food, and also if they need extra support, we are willing to help all parents.
Okay.
So whether we're remote, in person, hybrid, we're going to continue to bring food to the children. We'll provide breakfast, lunch, and snack for 5 days a week, whether that means picking it up or having it in the classroom, or a little bit of both. But we'll continue to provide food and also nutrition counseling and support for anyone who needs it, and workshops. We're also doing workshops with our parent activities coordinators. We'll try pre-recorded to start, and we may go live down the road.
I know for a fact that in Jersey City, we're still conducting our 45-day screening, which consists of screening the children for heights, weights, hearing, vision, blood pressure. And Head Start early detection for anything is vital in our program. So we are still continuing these services, whether we're remote, hybrid, or in-person learning, to ensure that if they're having a vision problem, we're sending these children out to the ophthalmologist with our screening results saying, hey, we have a concern for this child. Same thing with the hearing. If they might have excessive earwax in their ears, we're referring them out to the pediatrician saying, hey, their hearing might be impaired because of excessive earwax. Audra and the nutrition department and the nurses work very closely together regarding the heights and weights. We obtain the information for them, and then we supply it to the nutrition department, a list of children that might be underweight, overweight, or considered obese. So all those services are still rolling actually in Jersey City, and we're still providing those services to our families.
Perfect. So how does that go? The parents will basically reach out to you if they're having an issue health-wise with their child, and you'll be able to refer them somewhere where they can, get some assistance?
So we're constantly in touch with our parents, just like the family workers, whether it's by phone or email, or we even have a few parents that come outside the centers to come and speak to us outside the building, and we provide them any resources that they might need, exactly how we would be in the building as well, since COVID hit us in March.
So how do you all communicate with your families now that everything is remote and online? We'll start with Marta.
Okay, right now, like I said before, we are going to communicate with parents first by phone, by email, and also every Thursday when they go to the school to pick up food, if we have extra, for example, donations, we can give it to them. And also we notice, since we tell the parents we have something else like education staff, supply, donation, they are willing to go. And then we try to, for example, give extra information, or we need some paperwork for them, is the best time. Again, we try to do the best, and of course, the parents need extra support, like referrals, they need to pay bills for energy. This is the best time to give information for them.
Right.
Also, I want to add something else, because family workers, we do the family partnership agreement, and we can do it by Zoom or also by Microsoft Teams meetings. We call the parents, we ask them what they prefer. If, for example, they say we can do it, for example, on Thursday when we go to the school, take the precaution and just keep the distance.
Perfect. Audra and Deborah, Deborah first. How
Yes.
do you keep contact with your families?
We keep in contact with our families by a portion on Google Classroom called Stream, and there we can put in anything that we want the parents to know, announcements or reminders, and also we contact our parents through on the phone, through the telephone, or email.
Perfect. Okay, so either on the streams on Google Classroom,
Uh-huh.
phone, email, you're able to keep in contact with your families.
And also, I'd like to add that on our schedule, we have parent conference time. So 3 times during the day, like I said, we contact them by phone, or we contact them by email, or we send, messages through the stream on the Google Classroom and Google Meet.
Got it. Okay. Audra, you want to reiterate some of the things that you said with a little bit of expansion?
Yes. So our way of reaching out to the families, really our biggest advocates are these 3 lovely ladies here. It's our teachers, our nurses, and our family workers. So they're spreading the word for us about what food is available for the families. And like Bhavna said earlier, she's she and her team will provide us with heights and weights. So then we can actually contact the families by phone to just discuss nutrition and healthy eating styles and behaviors, ways to impact their children's lives. And then also I get the opportunity of jumping around to all of the schools and meeting different parents every Thursday. So that's a lovely opportunity as well.
Great. I know, Bhavna, you touched on it a little bit with the last question, but how specifically do you keep in contact with your families in terms of their health?
When we enroll a child, we enroll a whole family. So as far as community resources goes, as far as providing local things such as clinics, vaccines, and stuff like that, we still provide that to the whole family. It's not necessarily just for the child that's enrolled. We had a couple situations throughout COVID in Jersey City where kids had to have braces removed, and it was for the older siblings. So we guided them to who might be open and could help them in the dental emergency and things of that nature. So our key thing during COVID was reaching out to actually our community partners saying, hey, can you help a family that we have in need? And they were quick to the rescue. It was really great, actually. So communication with our families have been vital and key, whether it's by email, in person, or over the phone.
Great. I just wanted to piggyback on what Bhavna said. So, like she said, we enroll the entire family. So our nutrition services are not just available for the children. They're also available for any family member who's in the child's life. So whether it's a grandfather, an aunt, somebody who has direct impact on that child, somebody who's newly diagnosed with diabetes or a kidney disorder, someone who just simply wants to lose weight and get out of the obese range. That's a service that we provide to all of our Head Start families as well.
Awesome. And Marta, how will the family workers continue to support the families remotely? Do you have anything else that you guys have for them?
Yes, for example, we remind parents we have more programs. We have Expectant Mom program. We have a center-based and home-based. With home-based, we have the educator and home visitor. Right now, of course, they can go to the house, but they are doing everything remotely. It could be by Zoom or by phone. And we have a early Head Start, start for 3 months to 3 years old, and then Head Start for 3 years old to 5 years old.
Perfect. Okay. Is there anything else that any of you would like to add to inform families about the way that things will work this year as we're going into a remote learning school year?
So in the nutrition department, we have a great staff preparing healthy, well-balanced meals for the children, whether we're together in person or virtual, and we'll continue to support the health and well-being of the children and families of Head Start.
Okay, and that's remote and in person, whether it's hybrid, remote, or in person. The nutrition department is going to continue to do exactly what it's doing, but just in different ways depending on the circumstance, right?
Exactly.
Okay, Marta?
Sure. For family workers, we are going to continue supporting parents and children, provide for them whatever they need. For example, they need donation, they need extra books, or they need something else. We provide the referral. Again, can be by phone, in person when they go to the school, or by email. And they need to remember, every time they need extra support, we are willing to help. And also we have a social service specialist in case they need more information. And they can call us anytime or also send email. We always want to reach them and facilitate all the information possible.
Perfect. So the line of communication for family workers and the families are open, and you guys are continuing to support the families in whatever way you can, especially during these difficult times, and even remote through email, phone, and other outlets, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, Deborah?
As an educator here at Greater Bergen Community Head Start, I just want to say that this is a learning curve for everyone. But, I just want the parents to know they are doing a job well done. From the onset of the coronavirus 19 pandemic, I would like to encourage them to continue to do the amazing job of being their child's first teacher. Also, I would like them to know the teachers here at Greater Bergen Head Start are here to co-teach, and we are here to support them by providing the best quality learning, whether it's remote, whether it's in person or hybrid. I want them to know I am here 110 and 20 and 30, 40%.
Awesome. That's really good to know. And Bhavna?
Obviously, as a nurse, this is a huge health epidemic and pandemic. So we want the parents and future parents to know that we are here to support you. You're not alone in this battle. Like we said earlier, when we enroll a child, we enroll a family. So come to us, let us support you. And if there's any time to be crucial about your health and your child's well-being, it is now. Let's give you those resources and those services to get your kids up and going and healthy before flu season or coronavirus hits even harder.
Perfectly said, Bhavna. Okay, well, that's some great information for the families to know and understand exactly what they can expect from GBCA Head Start remote learning program. And I thank all of you for just sharing that information with me and anybody who's watching this. And thank you.
You're welcome.